He's incredibly funny. It's for no reason. There's a dog now on the stream.
Yeah, I said, freeze him.
Yeah, I agree. Check settings, see I got that right. Performance enhanced.
Yeah, we're fine.
Prioritises graphics quality.
You got the camera there for this one.
Performance in frame rate optimized. What do you mean graphics is set to quality center? You can set high frame rate. I don't get that. Okay,
Begin.
so this is the Pinocchio Soulsborne
Right.
that's just come out. Has it gone live yet?
Yeah, I've just got it up here.
Yeah, I was just checking.
Right. Cool. We're in.
And Joe's brought his new little dog.
Pablo, say hello, Pablo. Hello.
He's just almost got to.
want to be here.
He really doesn't look like he wants to be.
He'll be asleep in a second. I'll take his little harness off.
Need your help.
He's a bit comfier.
He looks like he's falling asleep now.
He'll be asleep within. Before this cutscene is over, he'll have his eyes closed. I can guarantee it almost.
This dog sleeps more than most cats I know.
Yeah, he's very, very cat-like. Get the keys out of the pocket. No, please, no.
I'm reviewing this game at the moment. Hang on, I gotta move my camera.
At least wait till I finished it to ruin it. Well, we started again. I don't know how far you are into it, Elliot.
Let me check the camera.
This is new.
See, I can't see the comments if it's there, but now I can't see how many.
Can you not move it down to there? Well, I can see the comments on here.
Yeah, but then I need to have a good idea about what my weapons are. I don't need to necessarily see how many runes I've got.
It's annoying you can't just have the camera on, but not on your actual
Hang on,
screen.
let me try moving it somewhere else. I've had a thought.
Right in the centre, I think that would be good. And then we can zoom it into your face, so it's just your face hovering around above your character.
That'll do.
That'll do.
That'll do for now. Even Mark.
Jiminy too. But we have.
You're
Oh, I
a
like
fan of
Pablo.
Pablo's Calvin.
My name is Sophia. Please come to
You
Hotel
can't not like him,
Jiminy.
can you?
Please escort him to the hotel.
Well, you could, if you're a scumbag.
And, oh yeah, so you use the extra bag.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
I think someone should tell the studio behind this that the Blue Fairy is, as Sway pointed out in his video, the Blue Fairy is not part of the original fairy tale. So Disney can sue if they want to.
On your way to the hotel.
Same with Jiminy, actually. He's not called Jiminy.
Jiminy Cricket.
The bounce.
Ellie is not keen.
Path of
That'll be
dexterity.
right.
Path of sweep. I think the bounce is the one
Yeah,
I like.
dexterity probably not for you. Although Path of the Bastard probably is for you. Jesus. Is this King's Cross? It is King's Cross, isn't it? Is it?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Well, he wasn't a very nice bloke, was he?
Yeah, there appears to be some sort of uprising of the puppets.
Well, that'd be a problem. Well, stuffed is there ever an uprising of amiibos?
They've seen... The pulse cells are basically a Estus flask for this game.
Right, okay, yeah.
Alright, I see you. Die, you sack of shit. Yeah, this was way better than picking dexterity. Which I did the first time. I've managed to recalibrate my
What
character.
does dexterity do, basically, in this one? Just quicker?
Sort of, yeah, but not as much power behind your swings.
Right. But it's good probably for certain enemies, but... not these.
He also knows there's a weapon durability thing at the bottom, but you can completely redo it in the middle of fights.
Right.
Right, so it's a guarding tech. By the way, I found the worst boss in the game last night. Whoever made that mad clown puppet. No
balls.
joke. I got there as well. I'm at the boss at the after you go through him. I've not beaten him yet. It's a really hard boss on the Xbox version, I should say, because I'm. And for the record, no, I've not bought this game twice. It's on Game Pass.
Okay, right. So you've only bought it once?
I bought it once, yeah. I played it on Game Pass, really liked it, decided to buy it for streaming purposes.
Yeah.
Plus, Ren won't let me stream Souls games in his presence. Apparently, that's his department.
What, you find there's any difference in performance between the Xbox and the PlayStation version?
So far, not much of a difference. It feels right like going back to what it was like on the Xbox version. The Xbox version runs at a very good frame rate. It's weird to think this is made by a small studio with only one game under their belt prior to this.
Yeah, it's an impressive thing is, only else you think about it. Mate, I'm not letting you play Souls likes in my presence, yet here we are. Yeah, unfortunately, Elliot, you do find yourself in this position.
I'm doing alright at this point.
At this point.
Passenger note.
There's always time for it to go tits up.
Maybe I can sneak behind
While
this.
dashing L3 jump.
No, don't want to do that anyway. You want to. Problem is, Pablo, you can't be in the car ride tomorrow because Ripley and Pepper are coming with us and they don't like you.
No, that ain't you, Pablo, because you're a bastard. Are you asleep?
No, he's getting there.
He's getting there.
It does feel like they took a look at every single Souls-like game, every FromSoft game, I should say.
Yes, yeah.
And put a little bit in there. So, like, there's a little bit of.
I'm doing alright.
He said
at the very start of the game.
Yeah, when we get to the first boss fight, that might change.
Yes.
Yeah, these are the sort of like shortcut doors.
Currently going through the menu, character creation. I'm doing alright. Putting the game into the disc tray. Right, who's this fucker then?
He's one of the stronger puppets.
He looks like a fucking right down.
That's the one thing I'm not very good at. I'm not very good at the perfectly timed parries. I did it with one of the bosses where I managed to break their sword.
Break their sword?
Yeah, you can break their weapons.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, if it flashes like that, you get a sort of like a stun attack, and then you can hit them for a big punch.
Yeah. Mash. It's a very good looking game, actually.
Let me. Oh crap! I can't see my equipment. I'm gonna have to just cover up how many souls I have. I think. Give me a second. Camera options. That's gonna be completely blocking you.
In the middle, actually, might not actually be that blocking. To be fair.
Yeah,
Might
you're
be
right.
good.
Actually.
Might.
Anyway, equipment.
Don't know where it then appears on stream. Yeah, it's not actually. Yeah, for me, it's not really a problem. For the menu, it just covers his head. But in actual terms of gameplay, it's not gonna. Don't think it's gonna cover too much.
Have I got some equipment there? Oh, never mind. I'll deal with that later.
Krat Central Station, so it's not.
Yeah, the town's called Krat. Because we can't decide whether
What do you fucking call me?
they can't decide whether this is France or Italy. I think they've really gone France, actually, judging by the later thing. So then you get these things which are basically the bonfires.
Stargazer.
Stargazer,
That's just
yeah.
your
That's where you go for
This
healing.
is called a stargazer. device the stalkers used in the past.
Puppet threshold exceeds dangerous.
Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are. We are not
Basically, it means you
strong
can't
enough
activate it if there's enemies in the area.
Gather ergo, clever one. But the Stargaze.
Right, let's level up. Considering the build I'm going for at the minute, we'll just drop vitality for now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do more actually. Technique. I haven't got any weapons to take advantage of advance yet, but I might
What
do
does
that later.
advance do?
That's for like electric and acid attacks. So it's basically like if you go arcane in not enough ergo, but let's go with technique for now.
Technique. What's the highest level out of those you can go for?
There's no limit on it because you're obviously going to get New Game Plus and all that business.
Yeah.
There's 100 extra, and I'll up my vigor, so I've got more stamina.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, if I remember correctly, yep, here he is.
Here he is. He was quite a quick one.
Yeah, they get a bit tricky at some points. Put it this way: if there's a here's a trick for like FromSoft games and games like this, Joe.
Yeah.
If there's ever an item just conveniently in an area, assume something's around the corner to kill you.
Yes, oh absolutely. We've got hellhounds there. Puppet hound.
Who designed these? I know Geppetto's done a bunch of the designs in this, which I'm not entirely sure if he's public domain or not, but
No, they are. I don't know, they're very
oh, Pinocchio is. Oh yeah, this is using
Pinocchio's
Fable
public
Arts.
domain, but I don't know if everything else is associated with it. I wouldn't be able to tell you what parts are.
Jiminy and the Blue Fairy aren't. Those are Disney creations.
So there is the cricket in the original, but not Jiminy Cricket.
No, in fact, that was actually based on an expression at the time they came up with that idea.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, that was basically it. So they decided to run with that.
Yeah, makes sense. But in the original, he's just called what? Cricket.
I think he's just referred to that.
That's
Yeah.
the cricket. What a cricket.
Yeah, but I know Jiminy is definitely a non. He's a non-public domain character.
What's that statue? That looks like a puppet on top of the. Is a big statue.
So I haven't got a pause button right now.
I feel like that's alive at some point. That's going to become alive. But it does look very puppet-like.
So does my face. Welcome to Sea of Crack in honour of the Valentinus, who created
come out of nowhere. The fucking candlestick motherfucker.
in order of Valentinus, the creator of the Cornerstone of Origin, who erected the Cornerstone of Origin.
It's a lovely statue, isn't it? Really, a man being hung on a puppet string.
Basically, it's like, so when do we fight this guy as a future boss?
Yeah, well, that's it exactly.
So I don't think the statue's going to come alive. I think it's going to be that guy. We're going to fight him at some point.
Yeah.
And I say, I actually haven't beaten the Xbox version, so I don't know if that is the case or not.
Yeah.
This is the point where you can go the most Bloodborne. Yeah.
Four-tooth wheel.
It does feel on a lot of levels like a successor to Bloodborne.
Yes, yeah, more Bloodborne than.
Yeah, it's a straight path to the boss, and it's blocked off.
Is that where the?
That's where the first boss is. Yeah.
Is he a bastard of a boss?
Depends when you fight him.
Depends where.
When.
Okay, right, so straight away, yeah.
He's quite hard at first, but when you get his pattern down, you can.
Yeah.
There's one boss which I struggled on for ages, and then I watched a guide and it was like, yeah, actually, if you do this, it's piss easy.
Yeah, it's sometimes like that, to be fair. You're going about it the wrong way. But as soon as you actually just defeat... Oh, that's what we're supposed to do. That's the technique.
And then when I mentioned how I did it...
Again, I still stand by that
Thymesia
is the most Bloodborne-like game.
Well, I have played both now. I will say, Elliot's probably right in many sense that there's no guarding in Bloodborne, and this does have guarding.
Yes, yeah.
Momentary glitch.
I'd say Bloodborne's quite a lot like Bloodborne as well.
But the point I'm making is, if some enemies have become red with strong attacks. It's called a fury attack. You can dodge. You can't dodge or guard fury attacks, but you can counter with a perfect guard. Which I'm not.
So you can't dodge or guard, but you can counter a perfect guard.
Yeah. So basically, if you do that sort of guard, you won't be able to get any of your health back.
Right. Okay.
Like you can with a normal guard. Oof. I think I better heal myself here. Hey, do you mind?
Jesus.
Got it. Perfect guarding is not one of my strengths in this, so I'm probably not going to attempt that too often. A lot of the bosses have fury attacks.
Okay, yeah. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? You don't want it to be something you can just block.
Yeah, but you've got to time it so perfectly.
Some would say, yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, but it's one of those where some of them I've gone like, I think I was a little out of time with that one, whereas and then this one's like, no, you're only out of time at all, you're fucked.
Yeah, he really does have to be on it. It's not very forgiving then.
Yeah. Pablo, it's a good thing you can't hear it.
That's a lie, by the way.
You can dodge. Yeah, no, he's right, because that's what I've been doing most of the time.
So what is it? What is it then? Is it supposed to be that you shouldn't be able to dodge it then?
It basically means these are really strong attacks. You either want to get completely out of the way,
yeah,
or you want to do a perfect guard.
So you can't just put your weapon up to block it.
Yeah, exactly.
You just have to dodge it. Yeah. So just run basically,
or do a very quick dodge if you're locked on.
Yeah.
Man, this is. I want to get the bonfire before I go down there, so I'm gonna kill.
Nice atmosphere to the game, actually.
Yeah, they kind of do this like, which again is something that a lot of the clones of like the Souls-like games don't quite get. Or they try, but it comes off as try-hardy a bit.
Yeah, this seems very
organic.
Yeah, it does seem very natural. It doesn't seem like they're really pushing and sort of like kind of, I don't know.
And there is put it this way, if you told me FromSoft had made this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's a very, very damn good-looking game, very well polished as well. To be fair.
Put it this way, this could be in my top 5 of the year by the end of the year.
It has been very well received, to be fair.
So please, be careful.
Well, those are creepy. Jesus.
Yeah, this is the training puppet.
Oh right, I thought you were doing a training. Jesus. God damn.
I got 1,443. I've probably got enough for at least one more level.
So, yeah, one or two. Yeah, one more.
What do you reckon? Stamina or health? I think I'm going to do one of the. Capacity, I don't think I'm going to need that just yet, but I'll lock that later for using heavier weapons.
Well, your stamina isn't too bad at the moment.
Yeah, I think let's go capacity actually, and let's go health because I'm about to fight a boss, and I'll go capacity later.
Yeah. Stamina, I think, is a good one as well.
Also, good thing about this one, which I actually like, they leave if you die to a boss. You don't have to run through the field to find your lost souls. It leaves you outside the arena.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good.
I didn't think you didn't hear. Figures. The whole organization fell apart.
All that's left are wannabes and amateurs
who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival.
Okay.
The festival.
That's what he's calling it.
I'm assuming this is not going to be Vulcan open air.
I wish I could compare. Can I compare them with what I got?
Was that a throwing blade?
That's a great sword. I'd rather not use that.
Oh, I assume he's got any Kalashnikovs.
I'm going to buy that one for now. See. Buy one of those, and I'm going to buy that because that's going to come in handy. Let's see, usable items. I think my attack's electric. Anything else? I don't have any electrical throwing items, so that's out. Well, let's just get this over with, rip it off like a bandage. I've got a nice number of. You know, there's a key right there.
I was going to say, that was a bit over the top one. It was just opening up a gate. The Fet Owl. Oh Christ. Well, I mean, if you've got a fear of clowns...
Calorophobia.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, fear of clowns, calorophobia.
I'd say it's called being fucking sensible. What's he saying now? The Parade Master.
Yeah.
He looks a lovely, lovely fella. Jesus.
Fuck!
He done quite a lot of damage to him, to be fair though. What's in his cage? Oh, people who he's killed.
Yeah.
Oh, so he picks you up and puts you in his cage as he can get you. He was quite well against him. Is that electricity what you just put on it?
Yes.
Oh, he's fallen over. What?
Yeah, the problem is he hit me on the way down.
Do we know who created this puppet uprising?
No, it's kind of... It's one of those things that FromSoft games do.
Linda was frightened of clowns. Apparently used to cry at the circus.
I'm learning new things.
Well, we know what we're doing for Halloween. You know?
Yeah.
Clown theme party at Axia.
Shit me. Let me go some healing, fucker.
I think he's got heartburn. He might want a Gaviscon, mate, to be honest. Look, he's actually... His entire insides are on fire right now.
Yeah, this is the part which is quite difficult because he doesn't exactly have
He's going a bit ragey now. There's not very much of a pattern.
Now the thing is, I've run out of healing items, but if I hit him enough times, I get one back. Shit!
Did his health just regen?
No, mine does though.
But his heart transplant. Yeah, well, maybe head as well. That's
Yes!
Yeah, I'm gone.
And I get a healing item back.
I should have grabbed you there. Parade Master.
Considering that I didn't beat it that easily the first time, that's I'm going to take that.
What is that text that comes out at the bottom? Is that what the Parade Master is saying?
That's what. Yeah, that's no. But to answer your next question, no, I don't fucking know.
I wonder if it's an actual language or if it is just supposed to be something you don't understand. It didn't like. It's Korean, isn't it? South Korean.
Yeah, but it's from what I gather, it's a couple of the other puppets later state the same thing.
Right.
But it's definitely not Korean.
Some puppet language. No, it doesn't look like Korean. Not that I can speak Korean, but it doesn't look Korean. Yeah, that's what happens when I get heartburn. I get angry, start hitting things, transform into a rampaging robot. You know, usual. Yeah.
You're not Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone, Elliot. It happens to the best of us, you know.
So you'll have to lie.
Last week I turned into a...
You have to lie to get inside.
You have to lie to get inside. That sounds a little bit...
Yeah, puppets aren't allowed in the hotel cat.
Well, no wonder they're fucking angry. Let them in. They probably just want a little breakfast or something.
See if there's any more items over here. Because I've got a hidden moonstone there. That's used to upgrade your weapons.
Was the moonstone?
Dim.
Where was the moonstone?
I forgot to change my weapon. Actually, I picked it up already. Wasn't even using the strongest weapon I had. Oh no, hang on. That's because I've not fixed the blade.
Yeah, as I said, the other one's at 80. So does damage of the weapon go down as it becomes damaged?
Yeah, as you get damaged, the power and...
That's quite cool.
Welcome to the sanctuary
Yeah, that's the thing that makes Pinocchio special in this. He's the only puppet that can lie.
Right, so he's the real horrible man. So is Pinocchio a bastard in this?
Well, from what we can gather, I gathered at the moment I played it, no, he's not.
He's quite alright.
Yeah, it's just that something that makes him unique. He can lie, which no other puppet can do.
Well, that looks fucking grim.
Incidentally, I've not been on the cable car yet, so I don't know if that's actually going to be a thing that comes up.
That would be quite cool, actually, to be fair. Eyes of P.
You sure it's not just a weird cat you've picked up, considering that he's every time I've seen him, he's asleep.
It could be a weird cat. He's been quite lively today. Actually. He's been out and about. He's been running about everywhere.
Yeah.
He's been running on the grass out the front and stuff.
Oh, the guests must love him.
Yeah, he's been into admin. And stuff. Ren saw him this morning. Said new therapy dog. I said, yeah, maybe.
So interestingly, this is sort of showing the pre-event of the game.
Oh, what film is this that it looks exactly like? Not film. I tell you what it's reminding me of, the vibe of this. Little Inferno, even though it's a different art style. No Little Inferno?
I know that one. I was like, boom, killed it, fuck you, fat Pennywise. So it's the idea of then the puppets sort of go on this out of nowhere rise against the humans.
Well, so all the puppets were, I assume, servants and low-level
yes,
basically. So can't really blame them, to be honest. Well, there's the puppet master. You got done in, mate, didn't you? Oof, that's a statue. Stop.
In the name of love.
The station. He's dead already. Butterfly. Like somebody outside just sneezed, completely breaking the atmosphere of that.
So you think there's no one else on the microphone's not loud enough to pick that up?
No, I thought I'd spoil it for everybody. If it was spoiled for me, it's spoiled for everyone.
So the Hotel Kratz is basically the equivalent of the Hunter's Dream in Bloodborne, or
yes,
your sort of safe haven.
I'm so happy to see you. I am Sophia.
So I was watching a podcast the other day, and a hypothetical question was brought up, and I want to throw it at you guys. See what you think. Yes.
Oh yeah,
ready.
defo.
I'm ready. Pablo's ready. Everyone's ready.
On Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find it.
I said Geppetto. I thought she said pedo.
Yeah. Anyway, she's now your leveling up. You don't level up at statues anymore. You level up with her.
Right. So no longer the Stargazers.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe. Be careful.
Yeah, we get the idea, mate. Nice gaff, innit?
Yeah.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations.
That's probably why your business has gone to pot, mate.
If Star Wars never existed, what would take its place as a massive cultural phenomenon? And how
would that affect the landscape of movies since?
I don't think it's just movies. I think if we go, I remember Mitch Benn actually did a video about this when he was doing about sequels better than the originals, and he got to Empire Strikes Back. He basically said Star Wars not only influenced movies, it influenced the tech boom
Doesn't turn up soon.
Yeah. Well, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
of the 80s.
So what would have been the thing to pop culture then? Yeah. So what would have actually
It comes
What
with a
would have been-
long story.
what would have been it in the 80s?
But I
Well,
think it's better off.
there wouldn't have been as much sci-fi, defo, because
It would
so
hardly been.
many people were trying to make Star Wars.
And that's
Do
pretty
you ever
much
see?
inspired-
There's a really bad Star Wars ripoff called Star Chase: The Legend of Orbon. Like, it's so obvious they were making a Star Wars ripoff, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, you can change Pinocchio's outfit in this,
That might be quick.
but that wouldn't have taken it because they never would have made it. It was such a blatant ripoff of Star Wars. Back to the Future might have done it, but I can't imagine it would. I can't imagine it would have had as big a cultural
not-
impact as Star Wars would
Yeah,
have.
not as big. Is it? I mean, modern day you've got things like Harry Potter, obviously, which turns.
But that's
massive.
years off.
That's years off. in
And the
terms
idea of
that.
making a big franchise where you can make loads and loads of entries
Yeah.
hasn't really been done. Like, I don't know.
It's loads of entries. It's the merchandise. It's the theme parks.
I don't think you get the Lord of the Rings movies without Star Wars, because Lord of the Rings is definitely following a lot of the same
Lord of the Rings, and
business
Game of Thrones
pattern.
and stuff like that.
They're following in very similar business patterns.
Mad Max.
No,
Bollocks.
No, I like Mad Max.
I like Mad Max a lot as well, but
But
no.
Mad Max was never going to be that big of a cultural export.
the Geppetto, right?
But without Star Wars,
I heard about
Yeah.
you from
would it have become such a thing?
in person. Wow.
It might have a potential to be a lot bigger, but
But the thing is, Star Wars comes out just the right time, just the right audience. That was what people were craving at that time. Remember, New Hope was nominated for Best Picture.
yeah, I really don't know what would be it.
Ah, this is my favourite one. I've been using this one the most. It's called The Puppet String.
Oh, like Just Cause 2 then, the harpoon, is it?
It's pretty much, yeah. You can change your Legion arms. You get a bunch of other ones. Can be modified all sorts of. You can use the Vengali craft machine, but that's not there yet. I have to save him.
Save who?
Vengali.
Vengali.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Vengali?
He runs one of the puppet factories.
So he's the cunt who's done all this then?
Not necessarily. No, he's not. He's just surprised by all as the rest of us are.
Right.
In fact, the only reason we find out about him is because Geppetto asked us to rescue him at one point.
Right.
Again, I'm only telling you what I've done, and I know Elliot's at about the same point I'm at, so I'm not going to be able to spoil anything for him.
No spoilers.
But basically, we're getting Geppetto pretty damn soon. We might get him before the end of stream. He's not that far off.
Composure from Polendino at the hotel. Okay, right. So the hotel's now open then for us.
Pretty much, yeah. We didn't have to punch that one open.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was waiting for him to completely explode it and destroy it. What would have been? Why else came around at the same time as?
See, this is a really good
But
question.
it's
actually.
difficult to think what would have come out, regardless of whether Star Wars had come out.
I think this actually. I can think of a film that did come out. It's well late, so I'm not sure it would have come out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was a major cultural phenomenon when it came out.
Yeah.
But again, it's like blockbusters. The studios weren't really taking a chance on. They were seen as like just kids fodder back then.
At the time, yeah, it wasn't really taken as seriously. No, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been. So again, I don't.
Put it this way:
Don't be alarmed.
Don't feel that you could get like
We'll talk
8
later, but we're
movies in
safe.
to Jurassic Park. How many Jurassic Park films have there been?
well, there's been 6 now.
6.
But again, Jurassic Park wasn't. It was based on a novel. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't designed
It's a
to
film
be
franchise.
a franchise per se. It sort of lucked into that.
Yeah, it would have had the potential maybe to come on. To be fair,
But again, Star Wars wasn't built to be a franchise. They only had one film in mind initially.
Really?
Yeah, but the idea, but even back then, the idea was, well, sequels weren't going to be that good. So everyone kind of went into Empire Strikes Back with a lot of intrepidation. And then to have it was so bizarre for the idea of we've now got a Do you know what I found amazing? The famous plot twist of Empire Strikes Back was a last-minute reshoot.
Really?
Alien.
That's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah.
Alien, maybe in terms of like effects in cinema, yes. In terms of like mass market appeal, I'm not so sure because Alien, you got to remember, is a horror movie.
Yeah, it's not like something that
there's
appeals
not
to...
been many horror movies that have changed the landscape of cinema.
Regular rich people
I can only think of two examples:
like
Halloween and The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, yeah. The Exorcist.
To such extent, they're doing a fucking requel.
What, The Exorcist?
Yeah, that's coming out later this year.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't really seen much about it. I haven't read much about it.
I have to get it from the other side.
Yeah, see, Alien again, yeah.
Alien's a very good film.
Yeah, especially, setting the boundaries for effects and...
As another example of everyone had been to the second one with a bit of intrepidation, but James Cameron knocked it out of the park.
Yes, yeah.
And then we got Alien. Hey boy. And then Alien 3 came out, which I know David Fincher is now a really good director, but you can definitely tell that was the first time he was directing his first big film.
Yeah. I don't hate it as much as some people do.
Yeah. Do you know what the weird thing is? Alien Resurrection, that was made by the director of the guy who went on to make Amelie.
Really?
Yeah, that's a weird change.
That's a very, very, very... That's a big career change, yeah.
But, yeah, so that happened.
Well, Lada F-150 frame, just what I needed. Why are there Soviet vehicles?
I'm definitely going to up capacity next chance I get, considering I'm getting heavier and heavier equipment.
Encumbered.
Well, no, it doesn't do incumbency. It gives you the what's known as the fat roll.
Came out a couple of years after Star Wars did, and Aliens definitely had more mass market appeal.
Yeah, Aliens did, not the first one.
There were a lot of Alien toys. There were actually as well, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was again the sequel, not the first one. I think the second one's the pop culture phenomenon.
But would that first one without Star Wars become...
Well, Alien's a very different sort of sci-fi movie, so I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember...
But then we wouldn't have had that. We wouldn't have had that at all. We wouldn't have had that other sci-fi film, really.
But because sci-fi was like... You got to remember, there's... I watched a Bent the Stage video, actually. There's... I mentioned that sci-fi's vision of the future exists on kind of a spectrum.
Mm.
And it's like from the ultimate... From utopia to dystopia. So Star Trek is the ultimate utopia.
Well, yeah, it still goes tits up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but all the things that go wrong in the Star Trek universe are due to outside forces, and most people of humanity and other races get along pretty well.
Yeah. Same with Star Wars as well, to be fair.
But no, it's not exactly. It's a little lower on the scale considering that they are most of the time living under some sort of dictatorship.
Yes, yeah. It's certainly not a utopia. It's just certainly not dystopia.
Shit.
It's sort of, it's purgatory, isn't it? Really, I think.
But I remember he uses an example to say that Outlaw Star, the anime, that's the right down the middle one.
Yeah. He's a bit stronger, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the stronger enemies, but he goes down and stays down. He won't respawn now.
Right. Okay.
Star fragments. Now they come in handy for some boss fights.
To grant human wishes. Oh.
So these basically, because there's no multiplayer in this is their way of adding multiplayer in.
Right, okay, I get you.
Shit! I forgot about him.
Got no fucking head. Where's your head?
No head.
That's handy, that little fucking tool, isn't it?
Excuse me, sir, do you mind coming off the bridge?
So, the bridge is closed, and it is a mechanic I have still not used.
Shit!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, there goes the first death.
Well done. Lie or die! I'd rather lie, probably.
At least,
Use the phone to answer the King of Riddles.
I'm gonna... No, I genuinely think it brings up a good point, just how influential Star Wars was.
Yeah. Well, that's it. The fact that it's actually pretty
really
difficult trying to imagine.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's Anime Amigos, fortunately.
Well, there you go. Exactly. Yeah.
I think the anime industry's big by Star Wars because you have to look at
big.
I think a lot. It's very influential. Like, yeah, there was sci-fi and anime quite a bit. I mean, one of the most famous proto-anime we ever got was Astro Boy.
It is a difficult question, to be fair. It's a difficult one.
I mean, it's interesting because two of the most influential films to come out of Japan that are animated are Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Such an extent, we actually did a versus match between the
Blade
two.
Runner. And it's stated.
No, Blade Runner, I would actually argue, is just as influential as Star Wars. It's like that's the big influential grown-up sci-fi film.
So that maybe replacement then. That would have been what people
I think sci-fi would have been very miserable for quite a few years if that had taken Star Wars' place.
Probably would have done.
Because Blade Runner's a very miserable film.
Yeah, it's fucking depressing as hell.
But it also has an interesting idea to it, which I like the idea. The thing that people forget about Blade Runner is that the whole point of Blade Runner is, and this is something I said that Sword Art Online got really wrong with its third major arc. Like when they did the Alicization arc, which is the one they spent the longest amount of time on. They spent 50 plus episodes.
Yeah.
To tell the story, and so they come out with it, and it's actually it leads to quite a mystery initially, like what is going on, because Kirito, he's been in an attack.
What was you doing there?
Running.
Why were you running zigzagging across the bridge?
I panicked.
Why were you doing that?
I panicked.
You just pulled off there. Oh no, I'll sprint and zigzag across this narrow plane.
I panicked.
That was supposed to be logical. I panicked. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Oh yeah, I've just died of vision. I think I'll go massively fast and in every single direction while I'm going across it. No,
but that's the point I'm getting to with Joe. They left it as a mystery for a little bit, I should say. Yeah, so we're kind of going for a little bit. He's been in this attack. And he's woken up in this like fantasy realm, but he's got similar to the SAO game.
Yeah.
But we know that it's not the SAO game because he can't bring up like the in-game menu, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
All right, Pablo. Don't panic, Captain.
I'm panic, Captain. Captain.
Oh shit! Forgot about you as well.
You go to sleep there, really? You can't sleep. You can't sleep there. I'm literally crushing you.
Silly little dog.
Sit there.
See, Ren is now annoyed he's not here for this stream because he would love to hang around with Pablo.
Yeah, he's so chill, isn't he? He's so chill. There's not many.
Again, are you sure he's not a cat?
He could well be. I know he's crossed with something. I thought it already. It could be feline. There could be some freaky cat out there going around chihuahuas. Although to be fair, if there's a cat, it probably would attack me by now.
What are you? Yeah, you get attacked by cats a lot.
They're bastards. They're not very nice animals. There's a few. Eddie's all right.
Yeah, my cats were all right when they were alive.
They're quite vicious sometimes, though. You got to admit.
Yeah, but that was
Clover, quite a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, but that was only because you pissed her off.
Yeah. Right.
So to be fair,
that's quite easily pissed off. She didn't. There wasn't much. It didn't take much to piss her off.
Yeah.
Oh, you touched the one part of its chin wrong angle. You're going to die now. Right, don't zigzag. Right, there we go. Okay, what the hell's that? Oh, repair start. Okay, it's okay.
It's alright, you can't get through this door.
Can't he?
No, he can!
He can! Why are you saying that so casually? Oh, he can't get through this door. Yeah, he can.
I don't know what's in here, but I'm taking it.
Why isn't he on his way?
Because I ran too far.
Oh, right, so he's lost sight, yeah. Oh, no, he hasn't. No, he's there.
Yeah, because he goes back to where he...
Oh, right. So can you sneak around him? No, it seems.
Oof. I'm getting back.
Done a fair bit of damage there, though. Done a fair bit of damage. It's not very nice sounding, bloke, is it? He's almost had it.
Yeah, but I can't get the charge shot in. And I've run out of time to do it.
You'll still get him, you'll get him easy enough. He's pretty slow.
Except I'm out of
He's basically standard attacks now.
Now I got him.
That's him.
No, I'm not quite.
Not quite. He's getting up, Oh shit.
Yee-hoo-hoo-wee! I'll woke you up.
I'll wake you up. I'm just getting his little face in the camera.
So yeah, Anime Amigas tomorrow is the best of summer 2023.
Best of 2023.
And
it's into summer now, isn't it?
yeah, and the thought we are thinking, I'm going into it thinking, this is a 2-horse race.
Yes.
Tomorrow for the best anime of the summer. This is a 2-horse race. I know I say that a lot, but for me it's a 3-horse race because there's another anime that I really like, but I think I'm going to be the only one who really likes it. So I think between the 4 of us, there's 2 that are really up there.
Yeah.
Put it this way, we'll do our best first season, we call it best original, but it's best first season of a show.
Yeah.
So it's not a sequel to anything else. And I put it this way, my top 3 are the only ones I felt like I'm really happy putting these down, and the rest I was like, none of these impressed me enough to make the top 5.
Compete with the top 2.
With the top 3 in my case. No, the third one my third place I quite liked.
But then there's a big gap between the top 3 and 4 and 5.
That's another thing I like about it. It tells you when see the icon there. It tells you now there's some dialogue I can get in that location, or there's a collectible in that location.
Well, that's quite nice. Yeah,
that you might
tell you where you need to go, but it tells you where you probably should.
Yeah.
Head at some point, where you can go to.
The loading screen is Pinocchio's nose growing. Also says it says now loading, now lying.
Now lie.
I'll use my power to help.
Thank you. Thanks very much for that, mate. Class to advance will need some as well.
I'm going to save advance for now because I haven't got any weapons to take advantage of it.
What's motivity? Pick stuff for this season was hard. Picking stuff this season was hard.
Yeah, but normally we say that because there's a load of really good stuff. This time we said it because there's not a lot of good stuff.
So it's been a bit of a slow summer.
Yeah, it was. It was like one of those times where I was like, I'm quite glad.
I'll use my power to. In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts.
Hey, Jiminy!
That is a Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide. As you get more. Ergo is without.
Yeah, I'm just getting through. I know where Ergo is. I'm just getting through the dialogue so it doesn't tell me to come back here.
Nah, there were some stuff I really struggled with, male and female, for example.
Yeah, we do best male character, best female character.
Right, okay.
And the shows I really like this season, there's a few shows I really like this season, but there was like so many where I was like, this is not great. And some of the it was like normally it's not the sequels that get me the most interest. This season it was like everything that was getting a second or a third season was stuff that was interesting me the most.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen was really good. I really like the Duke of Death and his Maid season 2. I'm glad it's getting a third season that will close the story.
Yes, yeah.
I know Elliot has issues with it, but I really liked Horimiya, The Missing Pieces.
I promise you there are going to be a fair few surprises from me.
Yeah, no, I finished my list today. I mainly had to... but it was one of those, also, for the record... But it was one of those where I was like, when we were kept from watching things like with Varkan and going on holiday and stuff like that, it wasn't like, oh, I feel like I'm missing out. It's just like there was a couple of shows I felt like I was missing out, but then the rest of the time I was like, no, I don't really feel like I'm missing much of anything. This was a weak season.
Yeah. To be fair, it's quite nice when you go away though, and you've got loads and loads to catch up on. It's, you know, when there's too much, and it's a bit fucking overwhelming when there's loads and loads of stuff. But you know, I don't mind when there's a couple of new shows.
See, what I don't like.
Jesus Christ, mate. He needs to fucking chill out, doesn't he? I quite like that, the fact that you can hit objects by mistake until the enemy.
That's another rule. If there's a guy there just standing waiting to be attacked, there's another one round the corner. And I remember the first time I did this, say there's going to be a guy around the corner, and I was right, and I've not done it this time, so I'm really annoyed with myself there.
Is he still alive? Does he come back to life? Oh,
yeah, all the basic enemies come back when you go back to a thing. So it's designed through level grinding.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Fucking prick. I'm not going back there. I'm here just healing myself. Fuck that. Probably should give myself more health next time.
Which one's the... Oh, right, I see.
So that amulet will increase my maximum HP. And I'm not
from Nick from the puppet.
No, it was an item I got earlier. Right, I'm not going for that while he's still
I
up
wouldn't
there.
call it a bad season. I wouldn't call it his bad season. There was some really good stuff, though. I'd say it was fairly forgettable. Would you agree?
Yes. Also, before anyone asks tomorrow, I'm gonna have to hedge. I've had to say no. None of us like the first season of Shoko Tensei, so none of us were watching it there. I'm aware of what happens.
Well done.
I jump. Oh.
I mean, falling is really your weakness. For example, my biggest disappointment this season didn't piss me off nearly as much as the last two.
I know what you mean. My one kind of did but it's more. I'll give you a hint. I'm not disappointed. Just the show disappointed me. It was the fact of who was distributing it.
Right.
It's like you have a choice. Do you want to get shot or do you want to get stabbed first?
I'll take my chance with the one in the bus.
That was my nickname in school.
Right. Try not to fall off the edge this time.
Would you relax?
Oh, I'm relaxed. Hugh gets nervous walking over thin plinths. Right, knock him off, baby.
Done.
Nice. Slice and dice, baby. Slice and dice. Don't fall off the edge.
It's because you're locked onto him, so it naturally lunges you towards him.
Wait.
Some strange jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a butterfly, mate.
Jeepers.
Are you kidding it?
Is that
Yeah.
butterfly?
It gets you something if you kill it.
Go
okay,
reacting
right,
like
right.
that. If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Hidden moonstone. Original dimensional butterfly filling parts of crack and meltstone can detect the butterfly lighting up red to point out its location. So after a certain amount of time the butterfly will disappear into another dimension, kill it to get useful materials. Okay, fair enough. It's basically saying it appears and you kill it. And
Yeah, pretty much. You got to get them fast though.
otherwise it just disappear.
Yeah. Again, star fragments. They will
A
come
bit
in
like
handy.
the suns in Plants vs Zombies. You got to tap on them before they disappear.
Warning:
Warning.
petrification to these quarantine zone. No trespassers. Everyone is a patient or a lunatic. Do not speak to them.
That's a nice warning sign. I feel like we should have that on the front of Axia. Everyone is a patient or lunatic. Don't speak to them.
No, I think that is that's sort of go. That's outside of Manchester City Stadium.
Yeah.
Or an anime convention.
Yes, yeah, I was going to say. Comic Con 2023.
Or a League of Legends tournament.
Yes.
Definitely League of Legends.
Definitely League of Legends.
Oh.
Shee. Right. Calm down, mate. Come on. That should be what we hang up for when we're recording. Yes.
Do you know I don't fancy this?
I might print that off actually and get them little frame put on your door for you.
Elliot, I assume we're picking you up from your mum's tomorrow because of the dogs.
I shouldn't say. Well, could be either.
Fuck it, I'm done. Right, sod it, I'll kill you later.
Or be killed by you later.
The latter is looking more likely.
Yes, I was going to say, why did you not run further? Yeah. No.
Hang on. What the...
Christ! How fucking quick is he?
Quicker than I expected.
I didn't expect him to be that fast either.
Things I know they're...
Lie or die. That's a dog wearing a suit.
Yeah, we meet him later.
Nice guy?
Yeah.
Good. Does he speak?
Yes.
Oh, right. Makes sense.
Why, hello.
You weren't even before, was he?
I know what you're
Yeah.
thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to... For your information, I didn't...
What have you got for purchase anyway? Ah, now that I do want.
What is it?
It's one of my favourite weapons in the game. Do I have enough?
For your information...
How much was it? Oh, you got enough. Electrical coil stick head and handle.
Yeah, you eventually get a thing where you can customise the weapons.
Yeah, the new Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Die game came out today.
I don't know, it came out today.
Didn't you?
So now I get an electric attacks, and now I can start leveling up advanced.
You played it yet?
No, I'm
It's
playing.
fairly fun, but the story has been heavily condensed. A bit shame. Bit of crap.
Yeah, electric attacks do really well against puppets.
I was gonna say, fucking hell. Although,
I'm about to lose all my.
yeah, you need a bit of a.
By the way, if I die without collecting my leftover ergo, it disappears permanently.
Oh shit. Yeah, you need to get that back then. Put it down quickly. So you got two guys up here.
Yeah, but I only need to get one of them. I can leave the other one.
Yeah. Does the ergo have a time limit? Is only if you die again.
Only if I die again.
Okay, that's good.
Again, traditional Souls game.
Yeah.
How does that go? Do you know, considering I'm on a time, I'm on a bit of a schedule.
Bit of a schedule. Maybe don't do that.
Yeah, I'm at the position I'm in at the minute.
How the hell did you? There was no enemies. You still managed.
There was an item on the end of it. I thought that was worth it.
Yeah, but why did you not just go in one direction? As soon as you get onto a wooden plank,
I panicked.
You just do circles with the thumb
panicked.
stick.
Okay.
walks in a straight line. Everyone else gets on the narrow thing. Whoa.
Right, well, I can't just go through straight here because he'll just hit me on the way out.
Right, you could probably sprint away from him, couldn't you? Or are you going to try and actually kill him? I'd try and kill him. You killed one of these before quite easily.
Yeah. This one's more aggressive.
He's way more aggressive, isn't he? He's had a couple of cans of Red Bull or something.
Oh, bloody hell, that did him some harm.
Yeah. He's almost gone, mate. He's almost gone.
Yeah, but I haven't got any healing items and my health is not great.
No, yeah, but you'll get him. You took a hit, yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I got my health back.
Nice.
Shit! Shit, no!
No, you've got it.
No, I have not.
Oh, fuck.
Told you.
You've lost your ergo.
Yeah, but it's only 700. I can get that back easy enough.
How much did you drop? 700?
700. I can get that back easy enough.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That could have been way worse.
It could have been worse. It could have been a hell of a lot better though. Could have been a hell of a lot better.
Touche.
Cloudy morning. quite cool, and it's a bit like the Resident Evil thing, starting off in the night time. Probably getting daylight.
Do you mind?
I need one of them. I might see if B&Q have one. I don't know what I'd call it. It'd be killing stick. Homo Machina. What language is that? Homo Machina.
Homo Machia. I think it's the name of the sort of species of puppets.
Homo Machina.
As in Homo sapien for humans.
Ah, right. So humanoid machines.
Yeah.
Or human machines.
Nope, not doing that while that thing can chuck something up my head. I'll go for it in a minute, but...
You just trip over that?
No, you do a rolling thing.
Oh, right. I'm going to say, even the character in this game is dyspraxic. Or if you honest, the amount of times he's fallen to his death, it could well be. Right, you got this? There you go. Is there not a button you can click to just make your character move a bit slower?
No, you also got to move the stick slightly slower.
Okay, right. And if there's like a crouch button that keeps you going like a sort of much smoother movement. Was that a game then?
Yeah.
Like, I was going to say, it sounded like kids screaming. I might have to check your loft.
No, don't worry, they're already dead.
We should say for legal purposes. A joke.
Yes, there's that there's that joke on Mock the Week when Susan Boyle was really big.
Yeah.
The things you wouldn't hear on Britain's Got Talent. And Danny Parsons did a joke. Hello, my name's Susan Boyle. I'd like to say hello to my big brother Frankie. And Frankie Boyle then comes into the centre and says, Susan Boyle is not related to me. None of my relatives will ever chisel their way out of that cellar.
She's still doing music. I haven't heard anything from her for a while since Susan's annual bum party.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
I mean, I really don't get how... I can understand how certain things happen, but that one, you literally look at it and you can't see anything other than...
Yeah,
Did you actually seriously just get killed by him again?
Yeah, no, I think I need to run past him. I think I need to come back when I'm at a better strength.
Yeah, I think you need to get some things.
You know, Susan... Yeah, because I thought, another one actually happened where a bunch of people got confused. Yeah. It was after Margaret Thatcher died.
Okay, yes.
And it said, now Thatcher's dead. But some people read it as, now that Cher's dead.
Oh, shit. So, everyone thought Cher had
So a lot of people thought Cher had died.
Gee. Cher is dead now, isn't she?
No, she's still alive.
She's still alive, is she?
I don't know how.
Are you sure she's alive?
I'm fairly sure she's alive. She was in that terrible Mamma Mia sequel.
Yeah.
Well, mind you, Mamma Mia is a terrible film, so a sequel obviously was going to be terrible.
Yeah, she's alive, 77 years old, yeah. Cher accused of hiring men to kidnap her son. That was 3 hours ago.
Well, that was I did not... God, this is weirder than when we announced the Queen's death on screen.
Yeah.
That's not a joke, by the way. We had to do that because we got the news over the thing, so we had to say, oh yeah, the Queen's just died. So,
well, you said it with that level of respect.
Basically, yeah.
Well, stand up and say it.
Well, I was in the middle of a boss fight on Sonic 2.
She can sit over and done a little salute. Yeah, well, I've just met Romeo. Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Just amazing, it is actually a Romeo and Juliet anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Need an anime?
No, it's really good.
Is it?
It's actually genuinely really good. Because it's not a straight adaptation of the play, they actually kind of do their own thing.
I think I might have just found the best boss in this game so far.
If he's just found Romeo, and I think I know what bit he's at. I think I know he's at, and this boss is giving me a nightmare.
Ooh, Romeo?
No, it's the guy you meet after him.
Oh, right.
Actually,
where's this clown cunt?
Actually, can I just... Oh, that's just before that.
Oh, right.
Can I just say, Elliot, one of the things I don't like about the game, I want to know if you agree with me on this. I can't in the other Souls games. I could. Oh no, I've just spotted it now. Required ergo to get to the next level. I've missed that for ages. I've been looking and I kept wondering because all the other games said this is how much is going to be required if you want to level up, and I could never spot it. It's right in the top corner.
Yeah. It's actually quite obvious, isn't it?
No, it's not. I've not been able to spot that for days.
Elliot, how long did it take you to find it? I don't know his answer. He might say he really struggled as well. I don't know his answer, so I just want to know, Elliot, how long it took for you to see that. Was it a struggle as well?
I'm going to get me some fruit after this, I think.
Some fruit? Living life. I'm going to get some fruit.
Well, I need a snack, and I
get
don't...
high on fermented apples.
I'll use my
There's bees that do that.
Is there?
Yeah, bees that get quite drunk sometimes.
I always liked them. That's why we should save the bees. Save the bees, they're fucking... yeah. That's why I thought, notice it straight away. So,
At least I know what I'm doing in the future.
Quite difficult to find, obviously. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yes.
Teleport to another stargazer. At least I unlocked the shortcut, so I haven't got to deal with that fucker again.
Yes. That little.
So what is the?
Motherfucker.
So here's actually that's something I've noticed. The loading screens. The Xbox version is way more snappy. You don't have that freeze frame.
Really?
Maybe it's because I'm using this is a disc version. I've actually got the physical disc in for this one. And
did you go out and buy the disc then today?
No, I bought it. I ordered it on Amazon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so yeah, I got the disc.
It could. It shouldn't be, to be honest, because if it's digital, then it should be on the hard drive. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the Xbox version I got is digital.
Okay, right. I don't know. I don't think it's a game problem. I think you're just fucked in the head. They're talking about the ergo required, I believe, not the.
No. I freely admit that was my issue there. I think I was just expecting it to be the same place they was in. It's been like Elden Ring.
It's strange that it's supposed to be snappier. I thought PlayStation would be. I think the PlayStation is a more powerful console.
No, the Xbox is technically more powerful.
Is it?
Series X is technically more powerful than the PlayStation 5. I mean, with some of the releases you wouldn't know that, but...
No, I was going to say, PlayStation seems to have been doing what other things? Well, yeah, the Redfall.
Well, yeah, but PlayStation's had a few of its blunders.
Yeah, it's had its fair few, yeah.
Just not really since the PS5 generation came out. Oh shit, this is a boss fight, I've just remembered.
Well, I think the PS4 certainly won its battle generation.
Well, yeah, especially considering sales, it trounced the Xbox One.
Yeah, and I think certainly at launch, the PS5 absolutely demolished the Xbox. But I think it's evened out a little bit since. I don't know many people who have Xbox now. Most people have PlayStation. I like him, Wonky Donkey. Is it a donkey? Yeah.
Tell me the truth.
See you later, chat. So my dinner is ready. Enjoy your pork chops, fat boy.
I know you. Or more like you're the devil's pup. You can't sneak past me. Die!
I thought he said he was nice.
I didn't say he was nice.
Oh, it's not the dog geezer, is it?
No.
This is the mad donkey.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay's insult to everyone.
What is that? So you call your ex, isn't it?
I'm going to say for legal reasons, I don't...
Naked butt.
Nice, trying to get the channel demonetised. Thanks.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Joe, can you... Elliot,
Elliot,
you're a...
he already is on it. He's already on it. He's already on it. He's can't go onto the screen. He's already on it.
Thank you.
Yes,
it's really annoying as well because I'm trying to do the boss fight now and you're blocking off the bloody screen. You absolute wanker! How have you got dog hair in the back of your throat?
I'm showing in the chat. I can't do anything about it. Strange.
Right. Well, you've caused this.
Hang on. Oh, if you go all messages, Elliot, if you go all messages, it's come up. It's already been noticed as spam. If you click all messages at the top, it will be there.
I need to make you a moderator for future.
Yeah. If you click all messages, Elliot, it will be there.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll make you a moderator after this boss fight, Joe. So. Bucky saw that strategy coming. Ah, I was so close as well.
Devil puppet no more.
Oh, we got it.
Have you got him?
Yeah, I had it sorted.
Block it. Asshole.
Asshole.
I probably could have won that boss fight if he hadn't done that.
Don't be using the naked butt man as an excuse against the mad donkey.
No, I can. That's because that's the easiest boss fight in the game.
Yeah, it was annoying to be fair. It was very, very annoying. Yeah, sorted now anyway. Cheers, Elliot.
Oh, we
Two puppets coming home from the pub. Where's the fucker gone? Oh, he's there. I think he's just waiting there casually for us. Can we just start attacking him straight away? Yeah. Word of advice: if someone does something like that, just don't react the way you did. It will just add fuel to the fire. Just tell me to block him, and I'll do so. Yes.
I know, but it was really annoying because I'm trying to do this boss fight.
Yeah, don't give them the satisfaction. They want the reaction. That's what they're after.
God, it's the reason why we had to limit who could come into our Jackbox streams.
Back again.
Yeah, he's jumping in. People just stay there.
I'm gonna heal up.
You dreaming of nightmares. I like this winning weapon though.
I think I get it for winning this fight.
Yeah. It's very Kingdom Hearts. Not Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy.
Same difference.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Gee.
Christ, I can't.
There you go.
That was particularly poor. Ooh. This is particularly poor on my part, I will say, actually.
Oh, he's Fury.
Yeah, I can get him now. See, he's realised my strategy of getting behind him to do the powerful attacks.
Yeah.
And he's trying to... Got him.
Nice.
Now I've got my healing back.
Oh, messed that one up.
Yeah, that was...
He stepped back.
Got him.
Nice.
The truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Ooh. Who's he?
Geppetto.
Finally, we meet, son. It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this, I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets, after all. I should take responsibility as their maker.
Yeah, that's what he's planning to do. I'm more meant that that's what he... I know about that.
Puppets at City Hall.
I know I'm not monetise the stream, but the point is that's what he wants to do for other people.
Well,
That's what pisses me off.
You'll find it most
I
useful.
just found it weird. Naked butt. It was quite a strange comment. I thought he'd be gone for something a little bit more. Well, I suppose it can't go for too vulgar because it's. Well, it automatically was detected as spam. Because it wasn't put into the main chat.
You can actually wear his head.
You wear his head. I like that.
Yeah.
Wear his head. Have you been secretly making money? Yes. He's. How do you think he's bought this house?
No.
Big YouTube bucks, mate. He's fighting Logan Paul next week.
I wish. To be fair, he probably kicked my ass.
Yeah, he's been training, hasn't he?
That's what's I find extra annoying about him. He actually can wrestle.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing, when someone does something that you hate, that's something you like as well, ends up doing it. It is annoying.
So about that weapon assembly tool,
I can't wait for him to
if you
get
find
in.
any
Well,
more
actually,
weapons.
can't wish hate on anyone. Eugene.
So yeah, you can mix and match the weapons and their handles. I don't really want to mix and match them at this point because they're going to get way better things to mix and match with down the line.
Alright, mate.
Just realised what am I doing here? I can go back and get some.
Ooh. Even if he couldn't wrestle, he could still easily kick your ass, Calvary.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. He is a big lad. He's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's built.
He's a twat.
He's a total scumbag. Yeah, total scumbag.
I'm gonna go level up my character. Actually. Yeah, again, I find the loading in the Xbox version is a little more snappy. That's the only difference I've noticed between the two.
Yeah. But about the same speed.
But actually, the Xbox is slightly faster.
Right. Actual gameplay-wise.
Actually, gameplay-wise, not much difference.
Alright. That's it. That's what we can say. I wouldn't mind waiting a couple of extra seconds loading. Were you going to do your capacity as well at some point?
Yeah, I've already done one on that one.
Right.
You can do the advance for now, and I'll do the capacity next because I want to get. Because I quite like using the electric blitz and attacks.
Yeah. Hello.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union.
Yeah,
I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around.
Okay, right. Yeah, that'd be nice to upgrade.
Well, while I'm here, I might as well.
Same way, yeah.
So again, as you do more and more stuff in this game, this place fills up with more people. So Geppetto now comes back here.
Okay,
So-
right. So it becomes sort of like a bit of a safe. Well,
It's a safe haven for most people, but
so it must become quite busy by the end.
not really. It's like there's like four or five more people to come.
Right.
So far as I'm aware, I've obviously not. But it's like this becomes like a massive community. Mind you, that being said, there's a lot more people here than most of the safe havens in Souls games. Possible exception being Elden Ring.
Yes.
He didn't even get off the ground. What's the time anyway, Joe?
It is 18:48.
So I got about 12 more minutes.
Yeah. That's exactly how long we've got.
Fucking me.
Can we go up to 2 hours?
Soon we're going up to 2 hours, I'd say. Especially with something like this, we would get through so much more of it if we go.
Yeah, it makes sense for I think games like this story-driven. Well, story-driven.
Not story-driven, but like this is
just longer games, basically. Yeah.
This is quite a long game, actually. This one. That's what surprised me. I assumed it was going to be a lot shorter than it turned out to be. It's given me a lot more time on it than I thought it would.
For such a I don't know how many people actually worked on it. The second game to come out of the studio was damn fucking impressive.
And you got a lot of praise for it as well. So
yeah, it is damn impressive.
Someone's going to kill me in a minute because you don't get something like that without
Round the next corner, I'll go through this gate.
No, that's a shortcut path.
Oh, right.
So that means I don't have to fight those things if I have to come back through here.
Yeah.
832, not enough for a level up, but there's no point going back there. Oh Christ, I forgot about this. Don't notice me, don't notice me. I'm just gonna wander over here.
Smashing up a patio.
Just gonna wander
There's
over here.
a crow. Can we kill the crow?
I'm just gonna leave him to it.
Yeah, just let him relax. I mean, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need to fight. So nice sword, mate. So you don't have to fucking use it, boy.
That was actually a perfect block then.
That was good. That was good. That was a decent fight. That one was.
That was pure luck.
Yeah. What's it there?
Usually you get something good in one of these.
Probably destroys that minute. That sounds like it coming very handy for destroying puppets.
Yeah, it means you do more damage to puppet enemies.
Yeah.
You do get a few non-puppet enemies later down the line.
Yeah.
So this is basically you can gain a bit of extra help in a boss fight.
Okay, right.
Which I am going to be using because these boss fights are actually quite difficult.
Is there a boss fight through here then?
Yep. You don't find one of those unless there's a boss fight in the next room.
Right.
What the Which one was this again? Oh yeah, this thing.
This motherfucker.
Luckily he's only got one phase.
Yeah, he looks a bit of a nasty man though. Who's he then? Ugh. A bit of a spidery kind of one, yeah. I've got Pizza Hut. I'm officially a happy boy.
Yeah, I had a pizza earlier from Obano.
Yeah. I've had a Pizza Hut for a while actually. I've done it. Nice.
Scrapped Watchman.
Ooh, that was good. Actually looked up for this one. You have a nightmare, man.
Can I point out, I once had the family was over at Christmas party or something like that, and they were all around my old place. And I was playing Elden Ring at the time, and Raheem was fixated on it.
Was it?
So I said, I just have to apologise, I'm certain he's going to have nightmares from this.
Yeah. He played Mortal Kombat the other day.
No, it was the first big boss you fight, you know, the one with all the arms say, I command thee, kneel!
Oh, yes.
So, I thought, oh no.
It's quite a freaky thing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
For kids to see. You're probably only about 2 at the time, weren't you? 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh shit, I got an electric shock. But on the plus side, I've now got a super attack.
Oh, he's done. He's pretty much done. He's only got one phase, you say?
He's only got one phase, yeah.
He's pretty much gone anyway.
Yeah, but I wouldn't count that I'm safe at the minute, considering I'm in a status.
Yeah. He's done. He's done for, mate. He's done for.
There's still quite a few goes on the Xbox version.
Yeah, I was very sure. Could have been worse. You could have been fighting Rykard.
That's the Snake Man.
The Snake Man. Ooh.
Who just, this is a terrible impression in advance, I should say, but it's the only one I can decently do. Now we can devour the gods together. He sort of sounds like Palpatine trying to get a lozenge down his throat, but he's not succeeding.
I now want to hear him now to understand how bad the impression is.
I will get it up in a minute. I will get it up as soon as we're done with the
I
stream.
would love for you to do voice acting for a game, though, for bosses. It'd be the way he's been this amazingly scary, crazy looking creature. Now with the power.
There's a game actually called River City Girls. We did it on stream and most of the characters are voiced by YouTubers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite cool, actually. That's quite cool.
Yeah, so Markiplier does one of them.
Okay, yeah.
Please, honestly, I'll use my power.
Okay, let's level up some things. Bigger, capacity,
Please, for the love of God, commission it. Yes. It would be good, wouldn't it? It would be good, Elliot.
Actually, I'm gonna do
Game of the Year 2025. We'll give it a year in the making.
That doesn't give me as much compared
Commission someone to make an Elden Ring mod where you voice all the characters.
I command thee, Dale!
That would be fucking brilliant, that would. Well, not much that would cost. I don't think it would cost probably too much. You know, £100 we'll give someone. Yeah. That'd be good. That would be fucking good.
To be honest, I didn't realise we'd get through this much of the game in the first stream, to be honest.
No, don't worry, actually, make good progress. You've only died, well, you died twice at the hands of an enemy, 3 times at the hands of an enemy, and then I think 3 times from falling.
There's a factory just beyond Elysian Boulevard.
Countless puppets. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Countless
went
puppets.
to stop them, but he never came back. Please go save him and shut down the factory.
Not necessarily in that order.
Is that in there?
P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
So yeah, those things have been collecting are quartz. You can use them to... They got like a secondary skill tree.
Ledges are as much Cal's enemy as the arm.
Yeah, no, Ren kept falling down on himself. It's his enemy, the ledge! I've only died twice.
And the final boss fight. The ledge. And a narrow plinth. Yeah, to be honest, that'd be quite a tough battle for you. A good pun limit and then would be good.
Oh, hang on, I can get another one. I got another quartz. I can fully power that up and get another. Enhanced charge.
That could be good. Guard recovery.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
If the Anime Amigos had a video game, the penultimate boss would be a ledge. Yes. Yeah. It'd be impossible for anyone to complete it. How did you jump from there and not take any fall damage?
Hotel rules don't apply, apparently.
Oh, right. Hotel rules. Is that why so many people jump from hotel balconies? Hotel rules, they're just different.
Yeah. So now I got
full meanies.
So now I can get a new Legion arm.
Ooh.
Let's try it out in the training area.
It's a very nice place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did hardly any damage. It's quite good for longer range, but doesn't seem to do much at all.
Yeah, Elliot really likes this weapon. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I think you have to be closer, do you? I don't know. Be closer.
I'll use it for the first little bit, but I think I'm probably going to swap back to the puppet string.
Puppet string seems to be doing its job.
Yeah. Can I enhance any of my weapons before I go?
You're going to
no, I don't.
To save me.
I've heard you said another one. You really liked this arm.
I heard he went to. I know my way around.
I don't like that weapon. I don't use it. Don't use that weapon.
I swear we talked about another one. You said that it's on. Okay, well, I must have got that mistaken. There's another one that comes up later that lets you sort of be a flamethrower. I really like that one.
Yeah, that's cool. Flamethrower is very good. Everyone likes a flamethrower. What was the other one on there? Oh, the arm. I thought you meant the weapon. Yes, the arm. The arm.
Teleport to another. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that arm. It never really works out for me. You have to get away more close and personal to use it.
Yes. Geppetto was one of the people who invited. Well, he done alright with it.
Yeah, we're not in a terrible situation right now. Oh wait, yes we are. Well, it's 7 o'clock.
It's a foggy day apparently.
So, Joe, what time are you probably going to pick me up tomorrow?
Around about 9:30, 10ish, I think.
So
probably about 9:30ish. Hopefully get to Elliot for about 10.
So I'll probably be with you about 10 tomorrow, Elliot, but I'll let you know when Joe picks me up.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see you on Tuesday for more Batman, and of course we get Anime Amigos episode will be probably up tomorrow. It's going to depend on a few other factors. It's going to depend on a few other factors. I'm not going to do the editing. I'm not going to do any sort of editing at the site because I want the seasonal roundups take longer. But we'll see you real soon, guys. Thank you very much.
Adios.